Huckleberry Mountain Botanical School of Herbalism. I'm here with my daughter, Lindy. She's going to get us set up on the prepared homestead. And today we are making a dish. We're going to do couscous with fruit and herbs. Is this your phone?
Yes.
We're going to need the recipe. So let me just share a little story before we get started, because we're always trying to get ready. You know, today was one of those days where I sort of lost track of time. If you've ever really gotten into work, you know, where you're just so concentrated and you're working on stuff and you look up and you go, oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock or 5:30 or whatever. That was me today. I moved around some furniture this morning, but then this afternoon I got started and for hours I've just been so concentrated. Then Lindy got home and we sat down and relaxed and chatted. I didn't even think about the fact that we had a live so soon. So we were rushing around, and in our rush, we were trying to toast the pine nuts that go into our dish, and we forgot them in the little toaster oven. I'm going to turn this fan off.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So today's recipe, we are actually going to be eating for dinner. So it's kind of like you're coming to dinner with our family. Super simple again. And what we're going to start out with is making the couscous. If you are gluten-free, then don't worry about using couscous. We usually use quinoa for almost everything. The only reason why we picked couscous today was why?
Oh, because it cooks much faster. Quinoa, you have to simmer for at least 15 minutes until it's cooked, and then let it sit for another 15 to 30 minutes. But couscous, you just bring the liquid to a boil, you pour it in, and then you take it off the heat and let it sit, and it's done in 5 minutes. So that's the only reason that we really switched it to couscous. We haven't had couscous in months.
Yeah, I don't even know, maybe years.
Usually we do quinoa. It just takes a lot longer to cook.
Yeah, and on a live, that's not really appropriate.
Yeah.
So we brought our broth and orange juice to a simmer, and we're going to put this cup of couscous there, stir it,
and then just
cover it and let it sit. While it is sitting,
this recipe, where is it going to be?
Well,
hi, Grandpa. John.
Oh, hi, John. Where's it going to be? It's going to be in our free herbal content.
Yeah, yes. So you can get the exact measurements and everything. I know it sounds weird mixing broth with orange juice.
Not really, but you do that kind of thing when you're making like orange chicken and stuff like that. I'm going to be messing with these rose petals and rose buds. Do you want me to mess with the rose petals? No, I'm actually going to let you chop herbs. I think I'm going to take you off of the lime thing because I don't think I can trust you.
No, it's the lime you can't trust. Trust me.
So for the herbs, you can use any variety of herbs you want, but we had some fresh parsley, we have fresh basil, and then I also brought in some wood sorrel, which I love the flavor of. I'm just going to add that in there because it's going to add that nice tartness and some extra vitamin C. The rose petals will bring that in as well. You know, a lot of countries, especially in the Middle East, use rose petals extensively in their recipes. We just don't in the United States for some reason.
Hey, Kim.
Hi, Kim. It's just not a common additive or, herb that we use in food. But if you look at a lot of Middle Eastern countries and their spice recipes a lot of places you'll see rose petals. Now, I am not toasting my pine nuts, you guys, and what I'm going to encourage you to do is toast your pine nuts. You can also use slivered almonds. That would be fine as well. And I'll probably toast them afterwards because I really don't want to leave the toaster oven. It's hot in here now and steamy from...
It's been unusually cool lately for August.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
And it still is really nice. It's just, when you have a bunch of heat on,
yeah,
it's going to heat up.
We're running hot in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Hot.
Ha ha.
Hot.
Uh-huh.
We're
Yeah.
hot.
Is that a reference to something or don't?
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. And the reason I'm mashing up these dried rose petals is because you don't want big chunks of rose petal. You could put them in a grinder if you wanted, but it's really not necessary. Does anyone ask some questions over there?
Nope.
If you have any questions, let me know. And if you've ever used rose petals in food, you know, let us know. We love to hear what you've done. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. And so we're gonna do, how many tablespoons is it?
Of what?
Of the herbs. I think it's 2 tablespoons of herbs.
It is 4 tablespoons of fresh herbs.
Sweet. 4 tablespoons of fresh herbs.
Yes.
And like I said, we're doing parsley, basil,
Wood sorrel.
and wood sorrel. Those 3. That'll add some nice flavor and some really good vitamins and minerals in there
Absolutely,
as well.
yes.
And then you got the vitamin C and just the nice for your heart in the rose petals. Oh, yes. Yes. I hear you.
Mm-hmm. At my work, we are a converted warehouse with very little insulation and metal.
Oh, it's getting hot.
So, yeah.
It's getting hot.
Even
in
if
there.
it's like 70 outside, it's usually about 80 inside.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know, we have been enjoying the nice cooler weather here.
Mhm.
It's been really nice.
Well, and it rained today and on Sunday. It was totally rainy and cold. And I've never seen that in August. Ever.
All right, so I've got my rose petals done. I've got them small enough. And you know, the other thing that I love about adding rose petals is it adds such a beautiful color to almost anything that you're mixing with. Can I use that for a second?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut my lime here. There you go. Now let's see if I can do better than Lindy with the lime.
If it's more entertaining,
Try not to squeeze and squirt everybody's eyes. We only need a half a tablespoon here. Hi, Shamra! Shamra, you showed up!
Finally! Yeah.
You're finally here! We've missed you.
I've missed you.
Your chatty contributions make our lives more fun.
True.
Okay. I don't know that if we intimidate people or if they're afraid to say something or they think that they're gonna say something. Oh, that's cute. Hi, Shem. You know, I don't know, but people need to talk. We like to talk.
Well, yeah, because we'll acknowledge you. Like, it's so much fun when a complete stranger acknowledges you. Like, I will literally join lives just so that they'll say, hi, Lindy. And then they never say it. And I'm like, whatever. I'm leaving now. Mm-hmm.
So we're just whisking this together here. And
Wait, what is that? What is
this? Is olive oil and lime juice.
Yes.
And this will be a nice flavoring. But do remember too that we made bone broth, and so we used our homemade bone broth.
Yes, with our own chickens
and orange juice, and the bone broth was seasoned. So
yeah, it already has a really nice flavor.
Yes, I had already added, garlic and salt and some other herbs and things like that.
Well,
so.
we love your questions, Shamra.
You always have questions. That's good. Ask the questions. Ask away. All right. Is this going to be 4 tablespoons of herbs, you think?
Sure.
Yes. All right. I think so, too.
I think so.
So when we do the couscous here, I'm going to move it over.
I love couscous, but again, we usually use quinoa.
We usually use quinoa. And so you just...
And look at that.
It's
you
cooked.
Just fluff it and it's done. It's so
Fluff
easy.
it with a fork. Then we are going to add, what is this, a half a cup?
Third
of a cup of dried fruit. You can use any dried fruit. We did some dried cherries,
some raisins,
and some craisins.
And some golden
raisins,
raisins and cherries. But you could do things like apricots, dates, or
Really, anything.
what else is there? Figs.
Yeah,
If you want.
could do figs. All right, we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna add this liquid. Let's go ahead and stir the herbs in.
And this is so easy too. I mean, if you do use couscous, this will be done in like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna put them all in there.
And I'm gonna add our rose. It's already turning out really good. And then I would just give everything just a few minutes to really incorporate well.
Hey, Mark.
And absorb those
Maria.
flavors. Hi, Maria.
She says you're so talented.
Oh, thank you. Just allow these flavors to sort of incorporate in the entire thing, and that heat and that little bit of liquid will pull into that dried fruit and plump it up and soften it just enough to make it
and
more
soften
palatable.
up the rose and incorporate all of the fresh herbs and stuff. It smells good. I'm ready to eat. Oh, do you ever have those days where you just get to the end of the day and you're like, I just want to eat and then go to bed?
Yeah, I've had those days. So tonight, what we're doing this with, we're having this with butternut squash, not squash like a Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Not a Sasquatch.
No, butternut squash.
Butternut squash.
Wow.
We got it.
I can't say
And
it
some salmon that we're going to be cooking up right after this, because salmon just takes a few minutes to
Mm-hmm.
cook. And I think that'll be a really nice
every day.
every day.
Hi, Teresa.
It's pajama day. Every day's pajama day. Hi, Teresa.
Well, just throw some Netflix in there, and it's super unhealthy, but so much fun.
And wine.
Well, not for me.
Not
me.
you, but us. Right, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like anything sugary or salty.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, I know.
Do some herbal truffles.
Which we'll be showing you how to make
Soon.
in Herbal Preparations 104.
We do a bunch of
Something
different
like
herbal
that.
truffles.
But are we making truffles on our Facebook Live soon?
Sometime, probably.
At some point. But Herbal Preparations 104-ish.
I share a lot of different recipes for different herbal truffles.
Go into the culinary side of herbalism where you can use it for all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
Hello, Father.
Which helps you bring it into your day. And that's really what we're about, is bringing herbs into your day so that you're not just depending on them in tinctures
right,
and
because
teas.
sometimes you can't just walk around the house and like every 2 hours be taking tinctures and things. Like you just have to, live a little.
Right.
So just incorporate herbs into what you're already doing, and that's what's going to make it kind of a lasting habit.
Yeah, it becomes part of your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that is it. That was a super easy recipe, and we've only been live for 6 minutes. So you guys,
No, 13 minutes.
Okay, 13. Okay, 13 minutes. That's how fast this is, though, and we've spent the last few minutes talking. It really only takes 10 minutes, I think, of preparation from beginning
easily.
to end.
Because as soon as you get the broth heated up, which doesn't take long, you pour it in, and while that's sitting, you just chop up your herbs.
Yeah, it's all there. It's
I'm
done.
requesting the Oregon Grape Jolly Rancher candy.
You watch that.
Okay.
Yes, we should do that.
Well, I can see if I can find the fail, which that's probably what she's talking about.
Hilarious. So funny.
Yeah, I hope I still have those. I don't know.
Okay, well, we will come back tomorrow. We're going to be using our Oregon grape syrup we made yesterday to make an Oregon grape basil mojito tomorrow.
What's a mojito?
Well, you will find out tomorrow.
Okay. That sounded scripted, but it really wasn't.
No.
The syrup is magically delicious.
It's so
magically delicious.
Yeah, when you add the rose and the lavender, we added lavender, right? Lavender and rose.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, it was good. All right. So we will see you tomorrow night, 6:30, to make our drink. And I hope you join us. Until next time, health and joy.
Bye.